Welcome back to another Mr. Robot Monday. I am running a little bit behind today. I got caught up with some stuff. Completely fine though. I'll go ahead and get started. It's not like I have any viewers anyway, right? Oh man. So I pulled up Hack the Box and actually wanted to try something a little bit different today. I'm actually going to do one of the older machines. And the reason for that is I don't want to violate any terms of service with Hack the Box. I don't want to lose my account, don't want to lose any rank or anything for doing some of the machines that were on the or that are still being worked on, right? Yeah, I know you're not supposed to do write-ups and whatnot on the live like active machines, so I'm trying to avoid doing that. But anyway, yeah. So let me go ahead and boot up Kali Linux here. Like I said, I am running a little bit behind, so we'll get this booted up and shared here shortly. Go ahead and set one of these banners here. And I'll change that screen so that we'll be able to see. Let Kali boot up here for a moment. And while that's booting up, I am going to pick a random Hack the Box. And what is this? Blocky. Uh-oh. Think I'll do Blocky. It's an easy one because I don't have that much time today. Let me go ahead and reboot this machine. We will reset. Completely fine. Oh, I keep forgetting I'm not sharing both my screens simultaneously. So I selected Blocky. It's a Linux box. It's going to be easy, or at least they say it's easy. Uh, yeah, gonna do this one today. I don't have a lot of time. I still have some stuff I have to do today. So I didn't want to do one that's like 4 hours long, right? So another easy one. It is a retired machine, so it's not really going to count towards my score. But you know what? It is what it is. It's practice. It's helping me to get better. Let's see. Where is? There we go. There's our Kali. All right. Let's go ahead and log in to Kali. Savage hack. Super secret password, which is also Savage hack. Go ahead and move this out of the way. Cool. Alrighty. Let's get booted up here. So now I need to open up, which one is it? Lab Defiance, I believe. So we'll go to our desktop and sudo open VPN Lab Defiance. We'll go ahead and connect to the lab's VPN. And initialization sequence completed, and we have our IP address. I'll go ahead and spawn the machine. Might take a minute. I am exhausted today. I don't know if anybody else is tired, but I've had one hell of a day. Had one hell of a weekend too. My wife is out of town for the week, and I've been just trying to knock out like all of these projects and stuff that she's been asking me to do for a while, so I can at least somewhat surprise her when she gets home. But yeah, I was busy this weekend taking care of that stuff, and rolled right back into work. Now I'm really tired, but I do have Friday off. But then I have to work this weekend for the reserves. So there's that. Okay, so this is in guided mode. Actually, I'm gonna do adventure mode. I don't think with these easy ones I really need a guided mode for, which is a definitely this is a great option, especially if you're learning. like brand new to all of this and starting to learn the basics of how these CTFs work. The guided mode will actually walk you through step by step on kind of what you need to do, what you're looking for. Pretty cool stuff, but I don't really like to do that at this level, unless it's like one of the harder ones, then I'd probably do a guided mode on there, especially if I got stuck somewhere. But generally speaking, I'm not going to get stuck on these. But we'll see. Who knows? Maybe I will. Maybe I'll get completely stumped by this machine. Any day now. This would be great. So once we get that IP address, what's the first thing we're going to do? Nmap scan. Going to see what ports are open, what services are running on those ports. Maybe if I just refresh the page. Nope, still going. Must be a big machine. It says Blocky is online. I guess it's still booting up. We have our lab access. It's a good thing. And while that's booting up, I'm going to check out some stuff here on the side. Just want to make sure everything is working correctly. Or my website. And I see myself on the website, so that's a good sign. Perfect. Man, this is taking a while. Didn't expect this. Running late. Now this is taking a while to boot up. We'll get this figured out, I promise. Hmm. All I need is an IP address and I can get started. Yeah, I was actually going to try this one earlier, but like I said, these live ones, they don't like it when you do that. So I'm not going to do that. What was this one called? I just forgot already. It was on the next page here. No. Oh, it's right here. What is that called? Oh, there we go. We got an IP address. We are in business. So who's pinging me on Discord? Alrighty. So we'll go ahead and get started. Take that IP address that we have there. I'll move this out of the way because we won't need that. And what am I doing? What am I doing? There it is. Whew. All right, let's go ahead and run nmap. And we'll scan for all ports. We'll actually use that same command and different IP address. Let that run. We'll see what ports are open. So my downstairs area, where I usually would do these, actually got flooded due to a leaky water heater. That's all getting repaired. We finally got floors down. The walls are back up and everything. Everything's, for the most part, painted. Because our stairs got really warped from the humidity from having a huge hole in the wall that leads to our unfinished area. Well, it's technically a crawl space, but it's big enough that you can actually like walk around in there. So yeah, waiting on them to finish up all that, and then I'll be moving the studio back down stairs where I'll have a nicer setup. nicer production and everything. So if the audio is cutting out, I do apologize. If the video seems a little weird or grainy, I do apologize. All of that's going to get improved. Especially, I'm going to be getting a 4K camera, and I'll have my podcast equipment back downstairs too. All of that's all packed away right now because I'm up in a tiny, tiny office upstairs. So yeah, everything will get better soon. They are almost done with it all. All right, let's see. It's kind of moving. We'll let that continue. Right, come on. While that's running, I'm just gonna test and see if there is a web server on it. Oops, didn't mean to open up so many. Ooh, I'm starving too. Actually, since I'm so exhausted, I'm actually gonna crack open an energy drink, which I probably shouldn't be having at 5 o'clock at night. It is what it is. I don't know if you've had the Bang strawberry. Delicious. Probably one of the best energy drinks I've ever had. All right, let's try this. HTTP 10.10.10.37. Let's see if anything's on port 80. So it looks like there is something there, but we got to set our DNS manually for blocky.htb. So I will go ahead and do that. So we'll do sudo nano etc hosts, add that to our host file with our super secret password. Scroll down here. What is it? 10, 10, 10, 37. Nope, wait. 10.37. And that is going to be blocky.htb. Save that, close that. We can close that terminal, close that terminal. We'll hit refresh, and we should see a web page. Blocky Craft under construction. It's supposed to be like Minecraft. I never actually played that game. It never seemed interesting enough to me. Maybe I was just too old once I realized what it was. But wait, do I need to disable this? Oh, it's already disabled. Okay. Alrighty. It's almost done. Oh, sweet. It's done. Okay. Oh, Minecraft. Huh. I called it. So I guess a lot of video games and stuff, they'll have their own specific servers too, or not servers, but specific ports as well. That's kind of funny. All right, so it looks like they have FTP, SSH, HTTP, Sophos, and Minecraft. So let's do a little bit further enumeration. We will use our nmap script to come out with this. Paste that in and start scanning those actual services to enumerate their version numbers and see if there's any exploits on there. All right, what do we got? So it's running a Minecraft server. That's probably why it took so long to boot up. All right, Blocky Craft. The site and server are still under construction. Don't expect too much right now. We are currently developing a wiki system for the server and a core plugin to track player stats and stuff. Lots of great stuff planned for the future. Sounds like fun. Okay, so this was in July of 2017. So there is a login. WP login. So this is a WordPress site. Might have to scan that later. Let me just try admin. Oh, cool. So that's not it. Alrighty. We might use WP scan or WordPress scan uh, to try and enumerate some usernames, maybe brute force passwords. I don't know. We'll keep that in our back pocket. Oh yeah. Powered by WordPress. Cool. Um, and actually, while we're hacking this, if that is an entryway, I will show you guys what I use in order for people to not attack my website like this, because I too use WordPress, and I get quite a few attacks on a daily basis from random IP addresses and stuff. But anyway, I'll show you how to kind of prevent that. So we'll just click on some of the stuff, see if it takes us anywhere. No, okay. Uh-oh, didn't mean to do that. We'll just go back then. There we go. Okay, so that's all an image. Let's check the page source. See if there's any information in here that might be pertinent to us. One of the key things I like to do is checking the source page. I'll actually go in here and type in this. I don't even remember what it is. HREF? HERF? I'm so tired right now. I can't even remember. HFER, I think it was. HFER. No? HREF. That's what it is. HREF. I'm such an idiot. Uh, so sometimes if there are subdomains attributed to some of the links that might be located within here, typing this in will actually lead you essentially directly to all of the links. So you can check those out, look for any kind of subdomain that might be associated with some of the links there, which I'm anything. But it's just a quick little way to kind of see some subdomains if they happen to have them in there, because brute forcing subdomains can take a little bit of time. So this might actually save you some time, which it has saved me time in the past. All right, so they're using 2017. I think there's an exploit for that, if I'm not mistaken. I think I've used it before. So I'm not seeing any subdomains. Completely fine. It was just something to kind of take note of. All right, we'll close that out. Didn't see much in there. So actually what I'm going to do is open up Dirbuster. We're going to let that run in the background, and then I'm going to open up WP Scan for the WordPress scan so we can see if we can enumerate some stuff there. So our target URL is http blocky htb port 80. We'll do go faster. Let's find that word list. Oh, getting pinged on the side here. Oh boy. All right, we'll go find our word list in user, share, word lists, Dirbuster, and I will use this one. Yeah, we'll go ahead and use PHP. That's fine. Go ahead and run that. Oh boy, there's tons of I am seeing a 301 right here. What is this about? File found, huh? Let's check that out. Quite a few 301s. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So let's see what all we got. See if we got anything crazy in here. Oh, we got a wiki. We have a wiki. Let's see what's in that wiki. Okay, that didn't work. I hate this sometimes. You have to type in HTTP on it, but wiki. See how it's trying to take me to Google right here? It's trying to search with Google. Have to do that to get around it. Completely fine. It sure is running slow. I think it might be because of the scan. I think the scan's pinging it pretty hard. I'll give it a break here for a second. I'll let the scan continue because it's pinging it pretty damn hard. Anything else in here? I saw plugins, which I did see some of the plugins. WP includes, so they have a category user feed, registration, registration.php. But it had a response code of 500, so that's an error on the server side. Thing stop. Yeah, it looks like it froze up. Might have been pinging it too hard. Oh, no, there it goes. It's still going. Maybe not. I'm not gonna make it be recursive. We'll try that again, because that, man, it was hitting it pretty hard. That's how you crash a system right there. All right. I might actually use a different program because this it's just hitting it too hard, right? So let's test out Derb. I haven't used that on Mr. Robot Mondays, I don't think. Maybe I have, but it's been a while. But instead of having that nice GUI interface, we're just going to use another program that's oh wait, I'll leave that open. Another program that's uses the command line interface so that we're not freezing it up. So we'll need Derb. I have to look at the instructions here. It's been a little while since I've done this. There we go. They have an example there. So Derb HTTP blocky.htb, and we'll do -x for PHP because that's what it was. It was using PHP, and then we'll do /user share wordless dirbuster. We'll use the same word list there. I just need to get the name of it. Oh wait, dirbuster. And then ls, we'll grab that name and copy that into there and let that run. Yeah, sometimes the GUI is nice just because I mean you click a couple buttons, but as well. So we'll see what this lands us. Sure is taking its sweet time, huh? All right, I'll let that run. Anyway, let me go ahead and try another scan that I was talking about, which is WP scan for WordPress scan. And I'll need some help on that because I don't recall. It's been a long time. So this is actually a pretty effective tool for WordPress sites specifically. Like I mentioned, I do run a WordPress site, which is what savagehack.com is. Uh, very, very vulnerable in some aspects. A lot of people don't like to use it just because of how many exploits are available. However, what I do in order to prevent that is using a web application firewall. So it embeds with WordPress, and essentially they just monitor my site for me. It's pretty awesome. They have monthly reports and stuff. I actually use Securi, so Securi.com. They, not sponsored or anything. Obviously, I wish I was. That'd be pretty cool. But they actually do a really good job at blocking a lot of the, enumeration that tries to take place, such as using a WordPress scan. Uh, they'll try to go in and attack my site by accessing certain plugins that are known to be vulnerable if they're not updated, things like that. They'll try to access certain parts of the website that they're not supposed to be in, and the web application firewall prevents all of that from occurring. Uh, Generally speaking, there are bypasses available for bypassing web application firewalls. But in this case, nobody has been successful. That is not a challenge if you're watching this. Please do not hack my website. Uh, but yeah, it generally keeps out the bad actors, especially the script kiddies and stuff. You know, the would be running things like this. I'm sure if somebody wanted to get in, they would, but it keeps out the low hanging fruit, so to speak. Like my website's not going to be low hanging fruit in that aspect. All right, we're not even getting any hits here, so I am wondering. Let me try and take out the PHP part. Actually, I wonder if it's the blocky thing too. I might just try the IP address directly if that's not working. All right, so we'll go to WP scan. We need tac URL, which is http blocky.htb. And we will need to, I'm going to have to Google this because I don't remember the enumeration piece. So let's Google WP scan enumerate users, maybe? Yeah, enumerate users. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we're getting hits now. So it was the TACX that was messing me up because technically that's not an HT or a PHP thing there, but all right. So WP scan, we'll need, what do we need to type in? We can do tac enumerate, well, enumerate. I thought there was like a whole list of things that we could enumerate at the same time. So enumerate. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Let's see. I just had to scroll down a little bit further. So enumerate users, AP, T, and TT, and run that. Nope. Oh, it's tech E, not enumerate. Otherwise, it would have been dash dash enumerate. There we go. Cool. So we'll let that run. So it's going to be enumerating all of the plugins, uh, users, everything that it can try to find for us. Oh yeah, let me try to access that wiki now. I almost forgot about that. Definitely not taking notes here. Ah, come on now. Stop doing that to me. Need to I need to allocate some more RAM to my Kali because it keeps freezing. But then if I allocate too much, I won't have enough for the streaming, which could be bad. But yeah, gotta find that center balance, I guess. HTTP. There we go. Let's check out that wiki. Under construction. Please check back later. Make sure there's nothing under there. Okay. Cool. So there's nothing in there. So while that's going through there, let me check out. Yeah, 2017. See, I told you. I told you this one was vulnerable. I've used it in the past before to get a uh, web shell going so that I could get a reverse shell on the 404 error page. Okay. So no plugins found, completely fine. Still going. Oh, all right. So we have users identified. So we have Notch and a capital N Notch. Cool. Confirmed by login error message. So I guess we can just use the lowercase one since that was done by the JSON API. We could brute force that password, but let's see what else we can look at. I generally don't like brute forcing on HTTP, uh, just because a lot of the times that's not what you're supposed to be doing. So let's go back and see our scan and how that's doing. So look at some of these. So that doesn't have anything in it. WP content, let's check that out. Leave no stone unturned, right? And nothing there. That's fine. Plugins. Plugins. Plug-ons? Plugins. There we go. Can't type today. HTTP. Locky core. What is this? Meta info. My first plugin. Blocky core class. Let's open that up in a Word doc if we can. Probably won't because I think it might be encoded. Yeah, it's encoded. Huh. Okay. Grief prevention. Ryan Hampshire. Message. Uh, huh. This might be something to look into here. WP includes cute file browser. Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't there an FTP server? Maybe that's what I'm forgetting. Let's go back to our scan. Yeah, there's an FTP server there. But there's no anonymous login. That's what I was gonna check in or check out. So there's FTP 2280 and then Minecraft one. So I might actually Google that. Hmm. Let's see. Man, my phone is blowing up. Oh man, actually I have to log back into work for something real quick, but still gonna continue that. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Just need to answer somebody at work real quick. All right. I do apologize. It's not like anybody's watching anyway, but alrighty. So I want to check out this stuff because I'm not very familiar when it comes to the jar files. So let's take a peek in here. I have no idea like exactly what I'm looking at. I may have to Google as well on the side here to see uh, what exactly I'm looking at. So how to read .jar files. See if they got any programs or something that'll automatically do this for us. Because I tried opening in a text file type thing and it wouldn't uh, allow that. Okay, so it looks like there's a program called JD GUI. And I guess this opens up the jar files and has them in a readable thing for you. So we'll check this out. Oops, didn't mean to do that. All right, so JD-GUI. Open this bad boy up. Where did we save it? So we saved it in our downloads. Download. So we'll open up Blocky Core. Okay. Public string SQL host, so local host, SQL user root. So there's a path here. I don't know if that's encrypted. So there's a SQL password for root. I just copy that. Won't let me right click. Let me see if I can paste that into a Word doc at least. Yep, sweet. Alrighty. So there's a password, but I didn't see any SQL running, so I wonder if that's internal. Maybe some password reuse here. Is this encrypted though? Let me see. I don't know if that's a password or a encrypted. Let me try. What is it called? Crack station. Crack station. And well, I keep forgetting. I'm not sharing both my screens. I apologize. Pulling up crackstation.net. Just seeing if this. I don't think this can't be a hash. But I've been surprised before, just like random things that were hashes. So yeah, definitely not. So this might be an actual password. Let's try Notch. And we'll try that password. Nope. Let's try the capital N. Password. Nope. Let's try admin. No, there wasn't an admin user though. It was just Notch. Okay, so that's not it. Hmm. There was FTP and SSH open. So we let's try SSH Notch at, what is this? 10.10.10.37. Yes. Notch's password. Let's see if this is it. Oh shit. All right, we're in. We got a foothold. So that is a password. So that's Notch. Sweet. All right. Let's look around, grab that user.txt. We will copy that and pull up our hack the box. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Hack the box thing here. Save. Boom, user flag owned. Cool. All right. So now we need to find out what we can and can't do on here. So I will run sudo -l. Use our password there. Paste. Oh, must have copied something else. Didn't mean to do that. So copy and paste. So it looks like I can run anything. So let's try SU dash, or we just do SU paste. Oh, wait a minute. Sudo. What am I doing? Ah, boom. We got root. Oh, that was ridiculous. Let's see. CD/root. That was ridiculous. They didn't even try. Come on now. So cat root.txt. Go ahead and grab that flag. And where did that go? There. Well, that was easy. Go ahead. Oh, we need to submit our rating. That was very easy. And then the root flag was ridiculously easy. Root flag. Oh, yay! Of course, it didn't give me any points because it's a retired machine, but I might actually try the other one that recently came up. Might try that here in a little bit. Just not live streamed. Cool, man. That was piece of cake for the root flag. That was ridiculously easy. Cool. So that's Blocky for Hack the Box. I didn't realize it would be that quick, but I'm kind of glad. Uh, I didn't want to be on here all day. Yeah. So recap. Didn't need anything WordPress related. Thought I was going to. We found that plugins. There were two files in there. This one apparently had a password in there for us for a SQL uh, database. I now know how to read .jar files with this. That's pretty sweet. But yeah, had the password stored in there, so they have password reuse. So he uses the same password to log in as the same password that he uses for the root account within the SQL database that they might be running. So we tested that with SSH, found out we were able to log in, and then from there we just ran sudo-l to see what kind of permissions we had to run as sudo, and it lists that we can literally run anything as sudo. So I couldn't remember the command, it's been a little while, so we ended up running sudo-su, automatically gave us root, and then we got that flag. Piece of cake. But anyway, if you like this, definitely subscribe. Let your friends know. I am going to have merchandise available soon on the website. Uh, it may take a few more weeks, doing a little bit of testing around with some of the different store options. So there may be things listed. You won't be able to actually buy them yet, but we'll have merch coming soon. Like, subscribe on all of the platforms for me if you do like this. Also, reach out to me, let me know like what you want to see, right? Because once I get the studio back, I'm actually going to be sitting down doing high quality videos on things that I'm currently like working on and learning. It may not all be live stream, but if there's something specific that you want me to talk about or to see, please let me know. More than happy to try to go through all of that the best that I can and trying to explain in a way that's easy to follow. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next Monday.